Hi, everyone. I am on the road in Philly, leaving Philly actually, and I was thinking about a topic, and I think it's a good one. But you know what I say? I don't complain. However, I do have a lot to say. And I said I was going to use these times that I'm on the road to do some car chronicles. And the topic for today is your breath. Now, I don't smoke, of course. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke marijuana. And I'm trying to think what food would be offensive other than garlic, which is natural. But I think people do not realize when they want to whisper to you or they want to talk close to you that their breath smells horrible. To put it mildly, it just smells terrible. Now, I use natural peppermint. I'll show it to you. I floss. I get my teeth cleaned every 6 months, which I really wish I could do it more than, maybe every 3 months. But in any event, for the most part, when I talk to men, I can tell if they had oral sex with someone. Yes, I know one guy, his breath smells like P-U-S-S-Y, for real. And it ain't even a good smelling one. I'm like, ew. So you know what, I automatically think that when a person does all that eating, that there's other areas that are just not that great. Sorry. But I'm allowed to think what I want, right? Guys, really, if you're going to do that, please gargle your mouth or keep something in your mouth to mask the smell of a JJ. Now, I've heard that, some vajayjays have no smell at all. That's a wonderful thing. But then there's some that have a fragrance. I'm going to be nice and say a fragrant. But guys, now I've never talked to a woman and her breath smells like penis, I've never smelled that. And it's not like I can go around smelling people's breaths. It's very strong. It is strong. So I'm just saying to be cognizant of your breath when you talk to people, especially if you just had sex. Nobody would have smelled that, really. Gargle or keep something in your mouth periodically throughout the day. Brush your teeth. I brush my teeth with oregano. And during the day, I use peppermint. Let's see if I can get this peppermint for you. Here's my peppermint. Peppermint spirits. Herbal supplement. Drops. And also, flossing really does help, because if you have food trapped into your teeth and your gum, it starts to fester, and then it gets, starts to break down. That's another thing that makes your breath smell bad if you don't floss and the food's just sitting there decaying. Then you have breath that comes from your abdomen. Now that's some breath right there. When I see a man with a protruded abdomen, I know his breath smells, man. Because all of the protrusion is intestinal. And all of that is food that actually just hasn't broken down. Or that if it broke down, it's just sitting there. And that is a very bad smell. So, I mean, just keep it in mind. Nobody wants to smell your breath if it's bad. No. So, do yourself a favor before someone tells you. You talk to me for a long period of time, I will offer you something for your breath. And yes, if I offer it, that means 90% of the time. If the other 10% is just to try something different, to introduce you to a new way of freshening your breath. Not necessarily that I smell yours. So keep it in mind. And, do something for the environment. Lord have mercy. Jeez. Do the right thing for the right reason, but most importantly, do it at the right time.